Across the globe, those protests against racial inequality and police brutality still continue, but health experts are urging demonstrators to take the necessary precautions to avoid a spike in COVID-19 cases. News 3's Jamisha Lyde has that story.
No peace!
Protests have sparked nationwide following the death of George Floyd, who died in Minneapolis in police custody.
Black Lives Matter!
Strong voices echoed in the streets of Columbus at a unity walk on June 6, where demonstrators of all race fought for justice during the coronavirus pandemic.
I think it's important to continue the social distancing, but this is more important than that.
The pandemic is still present. You see folks masked up everywhere, but some things are bigger than just trying to socially distance.
With a crowd of people out on the streets fighting for change, the question that's on most people's minds: would numbers surge if demonstrators attend protests during COVID-19?
I think there's a possibility that can occur depending on how many of the protesters are actually following masking procedures, since there's not going to be significant amount of social distancing or 6 feet interval distancing.
Dr. Ellis says it's difficult to practice social distancing amid large crowds, but says wearing the cloth face mask is the best tool to use.
Well, the purpose actually is not to keep the virus from getting to me, but more so if I were a carrier of the virus and I were to cough, to keep you from getting the virus from me.
We need a movement for justice.
With mass gatherings at protests and the crisis of the pandemic in our midst, it's important to find peace.
We really need to come together as a community and try and do what we can do and know to do to try and get this thing nipped in the bud.
In Columbus, Jamisha Lyde, WRBL News 3, on your side.
Dr. Ellis encourages everyone to get tested after participating in a protest or any large gathering in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19.